this. Hello and welcome to my new YouTube video. The 19th of November 2022, 21st of January 2024. It's the 27th of November 2024. Today is the 10th of November 2025. 19 years old. I am 20 years old. I am currently 21 years old. I am 22 years old. 1,034 followers. 915. 808. I actually turned my Instagram account private in like April or so, and also deleted everyone that I like didn't know. And also I don't have it on my phone anymore, so I have zero clue. It's probably around 100 people, but I'm no idea. I'm not sure which reels or pics I even have up still, but also I haven't posted since like March, April? I don't know, something like that. Which means I also couldn't tell you what person who follows me has the most followers. Zero clue. 1,432. 1,418. 1,557 followers. This is an interesting subject. I deleted TikTok from my phone at the beginning of February this year, and I have not used it since. I'm not sure if I turned it on private, but I deleted most of my videos. Like, I only had a selection of videos still up, so I have no idea what is the most liked video, who is the person who has the most followers that follows me, how many followers I have, and I'm not gonna go download TikTok. I hope I'll be at university studying maybe psychology, I don't know yet. Hopefully in my second year of uni. I hope that I will be mentally in a better place. I hope that I will be done with my first year of uni. Hopefully I'll be in my second year of my degree. I started a new degree this year. I might be doing an exchange semester, like abroad. Who knows? I haven't like planned that in any way, but could be an option. I don't know. Hopefully I'll still be working at the job that I literally just got. Like, I'm starting this week. Just because it's like a good job to do next to uni. And I hope that I will feel more positive more of the time. Like, I already feel more positive than last year, but let's get it even better. Let's go higher, you know? I don't think anything, because the last few months have made me accomplish everything that I have ever dreamed of doing while I was 18, 19. Well, the only thing I feel like I didn't accomplish was the one exam that I didn't pass. Spending less time on my phone, probably. I wish I would have accomplished my exams to pass my first year of psychology. Wish I would have like got out more and done more things. Now, a few months ago, my answer would have fully been, I wish I would have passed my psychology exams. Now, though, I'm actually quite happy that I didn't, because I love the degree that I'm doing now. So, I don't know. What do I wish I would have accomplished this year? This year has been a lot better than the year before. It's not been a perfect year by any means, but it's been a lot better than last year, so I don't really know. I wish I'd see my family more. Also, I think I wish that I would have gone to the UK more times this year, because I only went last week. And I hadn't seen anyone in England since Christmas, basically, and I was ill at Christmas, so I didn't really see many people then either. So I don't know if that's an accomplishment or if that's just something that I wish would have happened. I think I accomplished quite a lot this year, like for my own sanity and for my own like life. I'm quite content with what I accomplished this year. My mental health, as always. My family, my friends. I would say family, love, and university. My boyfriend, my family, obviously, my best friend, generally my friends, and also getting through this first uni year. My mental health, my family, my friends, my boyfriend. I miss my people. I miss the people that I met. Also my grandmother. The fact that I need to repeat the first year of uni. My accomplishments, my failures. overthinking. I would say a few months ago it was definitely the failing psychology again. And also at the beginning of this semester now, beginning of this degree, I kind of felt a bit weird being in the first semester again of a degree. Basically for the third time, I guess. And I kind of struggled with that. It's a bit better now because I'm like into the degree. I also know a lot of people that have similar paths to me, so it's not like I wouldn't say it's that big of a struggle anymore. I think last year it was much more of a struggle, and also like a few months ago it was definitely more of a struggle. Still, my mental health, it's better than last year by far. I'm definitely doing something against it, but it is still a struggle. It's a lot better than last year. I have to really commend myself for how much better I've gotten since last year. I'm sure when I look at the clips after this video of the last video I did, I will be so negative in that video, and I think my mindset has changed quite a lot since last year. Parents / my family, but mostly my parents, and my boyfriend and my friends. Mostly I turn to my boyfriend, also my best friend, of course, also my parents in specific situations. My boyfriend is like the main the main recipient. My parents, depending on the situation. I have some great friends. I can always turn to them if I need to. I think my boyfriend is the one that I do turn to the most, though. So many things. Long distance relationship, proper long distance relationship. Moved out for the first time. Went to university for the first time. Failed my first year of psychology. Grief in combination with dementia. I did my own taxes for the first time. I started a new degree for the first time this year. I deleted TikTok for the first time in my entire life. I also set my Instagram account to private for the first time in my life, I think. I'm not sure. I might have done that before, but not that I can remember anyway. I've met my cousin for the first time. Oh, I went to like a student advisor thing for the first time, which was actually really helpful. Oh, I went to like a resort type of holiday for the first time this year. I don't know if it's for me, but most of the time was spent at the resort, which I guess is what those holidays are kind of for. But I'm not used to that kind of holiday, so a bit out of the ordinary for me. Try to go back to sleep, obviously. Went to the bathroom and then came back to bed and just chilled. Look at my phone to turn the alarm off. Well, today was the kind of day where I woke up and I just felt like not cool. I stayed in bed for like another 2 hours. Great start to the morning. And then I also had a phone call with my boss at the new job. Didn't have the energy to get out of bed. I finally did it. And hopefully the rest of the day will be a bit more productive because it is currently 12:30. So, could change still. Could change. I don't know. Is there anything positive in the news right now? I don't think there is a single positive thing in the news right now, and I don't think there ever will be. Nothing, as always? This is a very good question for the exact time that it is right now. Literally a week ago, Andrew Mountbatten Windsor was stripped of all of his titles and his home. So that is a very, very good thing in the news. I don't know if I've ever said anything positive about the news in the last 3 videos, but there is actually some positive news this year. Is there anything else positive in the news? Probably not. Seriously wouldn't know. Failing exams. The usual, like exams, papers, things like that, probably. I feel like I'm going in a good direction, so maybe I'm going away from the fears, hopefully. I mean, having a bit of fear is normal, but let's hope I don't have too many fears. Graduation leading up to a few months later going to Bratislava. Within my family is obviously my grandma dying now, but also my little cousin being born. So my long distance relationship is one of the biggest things that's happened. Moving out. Losing my grandma. Definitely. There's multiple things. First one that I'm gonna mention is my cousin being born, because obviously that's a massive thing. Obviously for me personally, another big event is having to change my whole career, which was quite stressful. Like, my whole path of life had to be changed. Luckily, I'm kind of settled in that now. My phone got stolen. That was a big thing. It really made me rethink my like habits on my phone. Like, I'd already put down my screen time by quite a lot before that. I'd also deleted TikTok like 2 months before that. So I was already like in the process of like going off my phone a bit. That really gave me like a reality check. I don't use it as much anymore. The fact that I rely on my phone to tell me the time when there are clocks absolutely everywhere is crazy. Eiliver. This has changed quite significantly, but it has changed since December. Now I have a full-on playlist with all of Arthur Hill's and all of James Marriott's songs. If anyone on here wants to go and save that playlist, go ahead. It already has a few saves, not a lot, but more than I've ever gotten on any other playlist. This playlist, I made this. It literally has all of both of their songs on it. This is what was last playing, so my parents I live with every few weeks, maybe every few weeks. My parents I talk to most days, like nearly every day. I talk to my parents multiple times a week. 2 times every 2-3 months. My parents every few days by text. I also go and visit them like every 2, 3, 4 weeks, depending on what I'm doing in between. My nan, I went to visit last week. Usually we don't text that much, though. I should probably do that more. My Swiss family, I mean, I saw them this weekend, parts of them, but I don't know how often I actually talk to them. Probably also like every 2-3 weeks I'll send a text or something. I should probably also talk to them more. But it is a bit difficult because our schedules don't really align. I remember in Bratislava we watched a movie on my birthday. Barbie is up there. I liked Barbie, which came out last year. I don't know if I have a favorite film. What films have I watched? Wicked was really good. The first part, I haven't seen the second part. I don't know if it's out yet here. Probably not. I guess that would probably be my favorite that I've seen this year. No. I'm together since 10 months. I have been for over 1.5 years now. In March it will be 2 years. Yes, I am still in a relationship. I've been for nearly 3 years now, which is crazy. Did I stay as happy as I am now or get even happier, if that's possible? Well, I'm not going to tell you those because I'm manifesting. Me too passed my first year of psychology. All my family members and all my friends and my boyfriend and everyone to be healthy and happy and have a nice life. My biggest wishes is that I keep going the way that I am going right now. So keep getting better. Obviously there's going to be like things on the way. It's never a straight process. I hope that my degree goes well. I hope that I pass everything that I need to pass. That everyone that I care about is happy and healthy, and I don't know. I don't know if I have that many wishes. Creative, open, indecisive, individual, creative, mostly colorful. Mostly, not always. You can see it behind me. This is a good question because I think, has it changed since last year? A little bit. A bit more grown up, maybe. How would I describe it in 3 words? Comfortable, because I care more about comfort than anything else. Colorful, more colorful than I have been before. And cozy. I think cozy is the right word. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I am confident. I would say I'm definitely more confident than 2 years ago. In a social sense, absolutely not. I am very socially awkward. I am a lot more confident than I was a year ago. Yes, definitely. I have met more people. I would still say I'm a bit socially awkward, but I'm also an introvert, so I'm not like a massive outgoing person. I have conversations with strangers on public transport if I don't have my headphones on and stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely a lot more confident than I was a year ago. Definitely. Don't hold yourself back. Do more for university because you are absolutely underestimating the amount of stuff that you have to do for the exam. Focus on yourself. I did do that, but focus on on yourself. I don't know, I think she did everything right to come to the point that I am at right now. Don't worry as much. I still do worry, but just don't worry as much. Prioritize yourself over anything else. Like over friendships, over not necessarily over friendships, but you know what I mean. Like if you're comfortable in yourself, your friendships are gonna be a lot better. So focus on yourself before you focus on anything else. Your career is important, obviously, but your mental health is more important. Be more positive. This is such a soppy thing to say, but be more positive about things because it will change your mindset. I know how difficult it can be to be positive. I have a hard fucking time trying to be positive. But when I do try to feel positive, it makes me feel better. What I want to change is I want to have a therapist. That would be great. I would like to have my ankle figured out because I have a loose ankle and I'm currently in like physiotherapy for that. So I'm hoping that that'll change until next year. I'd like to change some habits that I have at the moment that aren't very great, like the waking up and then staying in bed for 2 hours. There are some things that I have changed already that I want to keep going, like be less of a procrastinator, just get things done. I want to change that I want to see my family more. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did. And yeah, hopefully I will post this soon enough so it will not fall into next year's video again, like last year. Hopefully see you next year and bye bye.